All right. Welcome. Get started here in just a few minutes. Wait for Steve to join us. He'll be back in just a sec. Def Gaming, good evening. How are you? Right back at you. So we're going to wait for Steve. He's going to jump in here in just a minute or two. If we can throw on some music on here, if we could. Let's see. All right, let me know if that's too loud or if you want us to turn that off. But we'll wait for Steve to show up. He's here. He just had to step away for a moment. And I am just sorting all these bricks here. I'm going to need to have some kind of system here. So some separation is better than none, I guess.
I'm back.
And Steve's back. Steve, I'm going to take you down a notch on the volume. You sound really loud to me. Do I sound really loud to you?
No, but we can turn you down a little bit.
I'm going to turn myself down, yeah.
There you go.
All right. So, what are we doing tonight, Steve? I talked a lot last night about what I'm doing, but what are you doing?
Well, I was trying to get to the storage unit today, but I couldn't make it. So I have to pick a set that I have at home.
Okay.
So right now that's going to be this guy, and let's see how well this autofocus is.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the Marauder. What are you going to turn the Marauder into the riot tank from Andor?
No. That was supposed to be the Sith Infiltrator, but I wasn't able to get there. But look how clear that is.
Yeah.
What's up, Duff?
Nice camera upgrade.
I know. $33, dude. Can't go wrong.
All right. So we're going to have to, at some point tonight, flip over to Rebrickable and check out that awesome UTAT alt build for the new turbo tank that's coming out. So if you guys have not seen that, somebody did an alt build already for the turbo tank based off the part list and turned it into a UTAT. And I believe it's not going to require any additional parts other than what come in the set. So all my talk last night about this build I'm going to be working on as an insurance policy, if I don't like the turbo tank, I might have two things for my Galactic Marines because it looks like a pretty good build. I think it holds 7 minifigures, if I read it correctly. The UTAT. So we'll take a look at that a little bit later on. Want to get going here. My focus tonight is not going to be to finish this. It's really going to be to work on hopefully the cockpit and get it squared away so that it works with this windscreen here. If I can make that happen and get that far tonight, I will be happy.
I'm going to make some W energy.
Oh, still W energy?
Yeah, just got some in today. I'm going to try it. See how it goes.
So I already know I have one replacement part because this piece here, I ordered this from Bricklink in white, which is what the instructions called for. The person emailed me today who I ordered it from and said they did not have it in white. There was a mistake in their inventory. So I found one in dark gray. We're going to have to make it work for now. And it is, as you can imagine, the first part that we need in the instructions. So here we go.
I mean, just from the powder that I just tasted, this tastes pretty good, so.
The powder?
Yeah, you mix it.
Have you ever had W before?
Just now.
Okay. Fair enough.
Right? I'm really loving this camera, dude. I might buy another one.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, it looks good, you know?
I'm looking at my
I got
instructions.
that. I got that. I got my ring light coming, so people will actually be able to see me without this awful glare.
Okay.
I got some cool stuff coming. You know, a little bit of upgrades here and there.
Nice. I'm already confused by the instructions here. Just to
Love
be
it.
clear. What?
Love it.
Yeah.
I gotta break my stuff down, so that's what I'm gonna end up doing.
Oh, is this the wrong part? Is that why? Oh boy. This might be the wrong part. This bottom piece might be the wrong part.
Do you think it's the wrong part, or?
Hard to tell. Yeah, I think I might have gotten this part wrong. Let's look at the inventory real quick. Let's see. Let's go over to my Bricklink.
Let's do this per color. Shooters go over there. Major part of this stream is going to be us breaking things down.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I don't know how much of this one I'm going to have to break down yet. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get and how much I'm going to need from it for this part. But I'm going to be super disappointed if this
The
part...
first part you bought isn't right.
I didn't buy this part. I had to find it as a replacement, but I might have gotten it wrong. It might have been... No. Cockpit 8x2. 8x6x2. That's right, I think. Yeah, 8x6x2. Well, actually, maybe not. This one might be slightly bigger, I think. Let's see.
How's everybody in tonight going? Duff, you said hi, but I haven't said anything since. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. I don't know. It's got 4 studs. It looks like the correct curve. All right, I'm gonna try and go with it. Again, this second step in the directions already has me confused because they show 5 parts in the little inventory that need to go onto it, but I only see 4 parts in the actual.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it's already a little confusing.
Starting strong.
Yeah, no, not starting strong at all here.
Are cows walking milk vending machines? That is a wild question to start with tonight. I like to think that they're walking ice cream machines.
Okay.
That was asked by Super Doom King, by the way, just in case if you're wondering.
Oh, Super Doom King's back. How we doing, Super Doom King? Okay. So I'm gonna go forward in the instructions here and see if I can figure this out. Because it's very confusing. 8x6x2. Yeah. Let's see. Might have to come up with an alternative here. We might be doing more customization to this MOC than originally planned.
What are you visiting the Lego store for?
This is the wrong part. All right. So time to improvise.
Nice. Like a pick-a-brick kind of minifigure or whatever the thing is. Ooh, and all that hard work just went for nothing.
All right, I'm gonna improvise here, Steve, and build my own cockpit here.
It truly will be your own MOC.
Yep. Yes, it will. That's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I just got to get a base, basically the same, essentially the same size, and we should be okay.
That's the mentality to have. Can I make a book about bricking? I don't know what that means.
You're making a book now, Steve?
Nope, that's what Duff just asked us.
Oh. Bricking, huh?
Not sure what that means.
All right. Do you need to be?
I don't know. The closest Lego studio is 3 hours away, huh? I have like 4 in the matter of 40 minutes, if that.
Yeah, we're lucky over here, though. We have several in a really short span. What do we have? 3, I think.
Natick, Burlington, Braintree. I feel like there's one more.
Mm-hmm.
So, not to mention the Lego retail stores. So, resale stores.
They're opening another one. Their official Lego store at Legacy.
Are they? Oh yeah, that's right. You said that.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. I think I got something that might sort of work here. Let's see.
I think from now on, I'm just gonna break down the sets beforehand.
Yeah.
But then I don't get to build them all stream, you know?
Mm-hmm. This actually has to be
What set are you building there, bud?
me?
No, Duff.
Oh. I was gonna say, not building anything at the moment.
Me and you both, friend. Thanks, Sam Kick Pro, but we do not need your services. We aren't doing this for money.
We're not.
That being said, no.
Alright, so this needs to be a 6 wide as well. Give me a second. I'm gonna look for a plate. Move this way.
Part of me just wants to break this all down and then just look for the parts as I do it. Which battleship? Do cacti make good back scratchers? Maybe. I don't want to try it though. I don't think anybody should try that, just so it's out there. That's a very bad idea. The Mayflower. Was the Mayflower a battleship? And I don't know where that piece went. I think no matter what we do, even if we do ban them, they're just going to keep coming back with different ones.
What are you banning?
He said ban the bot before they advertise again.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I think there's too many of them. Fix my chair pad here.
I've banned like 4 of them. They just keep coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's the problem with the bots.
All right. Let's see here. Isn't going to be the prettiest looking, but it'll get us started at least. All right. So.
Yeah.
All right. Stud and the stud gap there. This goes here. This goes here. And these are going to be raised one level. Okay. Those are at the back. Go to the front like this. Okay. I think we can make it work. One row of studs there. That there. All right. Now we use some of these and stuff up front here to give it that angled look. All right, we'll find those later. I actually wish this was one stud shorter. Yeah, and then we'll use a 2x angle there and some 1x2 here. It'll have that kind of angled look to it. All right, fair enough. So what do I got here? It's a 6x4. So they don't make a 3x4 plate. So let's do a 2x4. And they'll hang some off the front of it here, like that. All right. All right, that'll get us close. Close enough.
Duff, next post for what? Like TikTok?
Be right back. I want to find one more plate so I can lock this all together.
Who, him or me? We're two different streamers. We just kind of co-stream everything. I usually try to post a video every time we stream, just to kind of show off what I do. He posts. I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Ask me what?
When's your next video?
What kind of video? I mean, technically this is a video, but put up a couple shorts here and there.
Yeah, Screen Bar.
What's that?
He said, "What type of what?" Oh, when's our next live? When is our next live? I think it's Thursday, Friday.
Friday, most likely, right?
Yeah.
It's our plan anyway.
That's the plan and the hope and the goal.
All right.
I'm not on call this week, so it's a little bit easier for me to do it this week.
Yeah.
What do you, I think Friday, I plan on starting something decently big. Because I want to have multiple streams that I can build it in.
What are you starting?
I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. Can we do a poll in here or no?
I think we can.
Let me see. I don't think we can.
No?
No, I don't think we can. Or not that I know how to, so.
Put it in the... I haven't put it in the chat.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys want to see built? How's that? We want to see Star Wars. We want to see Fortnite. What do we want to see?
Give some options. Give some options.
I just said, what do we want to see? Those are my options. All right, so we want to see Fortnite. All right. Which Fortnite?
All of them.
No, I can't build them all. Star Wars. All right, Fortnite, I got Star Wars. Hey, tell that kid in the background that I'm mad at him.
Why?
I don't know. I can be. I'm an adult. The battle bus.
Well, you know, if I tell him that, he's going to be like, why is he mad?
I don't know. He abandoned me? You can tell him that. You can tell him that because he abandoned me.
He abandoned
In my greatest time of need, he abandoned me.
Is that really the reason?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
So we got the battle bus. All right, and Super Doom. Which Star Wars set, bud?
What's wrong?
I dropped something into one of my piles.
Now I'm improvising. I'm stealing bricks from things. I got to keep going and getting bricks here because I'm running out. So
make sure that you guys are following both of us, by the way, not just him, because I might hop on during the week when he's not here, or vice versa.
Yeah.
If you're not following, you're not going to know. I could start building that battle bus tomorrow, and you know, I probably won't, but
I was gonna say, come on, Steve. Really? Come on.
I might stream some video games tomorrow. I don't know.
Oh, Steve's threatening to show off.
I'm threatening to have a good time, and you all aren't going to be here.
He's threatening to show off his video game prowess now.
What's my YouTube channel name, Steve? Yeah, boy. Ton of fun. If you, can you see the banner down below or no? Duff. We gotta link it. That's what we have to do. And we were just talking about linking it too. That we have to do that.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we do.
Micro Superstar Destroyer. I actually have both those sets. That's hard. Let me see.
Right back.
Okay. Copy.
Pieces.
Paste. Boom. There you go. Now you can follow that. You can follow me on Kick too. It's the same exact name. If you want. We haven't decided if we're just gonna stream Kick or Twitch or whatever full time. Probably not Twitch, to be honest with you. I'm kind of getting sick of Twitch and their rules. So.
Steve's sick of Twitch and their rules.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm
You
coming
know what
up.
doesn't show me when I have a viewer on YouTube for some reason?
It doesn't?
No.
Should.
That's what I thought. Thank you for the follow, bud. I appreciate that. That leaves me with a total of 2 subscribers.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to get some.
How to get some subs?
Well, yeah, just for the. All right, this doesn't look great, but.
Would you guys be interested in watching some video games from a grown man? I don't know how to better put that.
Yeah. All right. This isn't working out the way I hoped, so I'm going to go back to the drawing board real quick. And
did I know you have more subs than me? I mean, I just started a YouTube about 3 days ago, so I hope you have more than me, because that makes me happy that other people have more than me, dude.
Does it?
Yeah, dude. It means other people are putting out some good content that other people like. Love that.
All right.
It's not all about me here, dude. It's about the community.
Steve's such a nice guy.
The best. Super humble.
All right. Man, these instructions are not great. I don't quite understand what he did here, to be honest, but with these instructions. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try. That's for sure. Give it a shot here. See if I can figure out what on earth he is doing in these instructions.
Does Frank have a YouTube or no?
I don't think so.
Because if he does, he better be subbed to me.
I'm going to put an extra part in here. I'm sure this might have something to do with having the wrong piece, but it's also weird that he shows 3 parts in this. Showing 3 parts in this particular. Sorry, 5 parts, and I only see 4 actually being used. So, a little strange. A little strange, but that's okay. See if we can get this at least worked out to a point where we can at least have something to look at.
Frank is a ghost in the system, buddy.
Is he?
Yeah. We don't know who Frank is. We just mention him all the time.
Yeah. Mysterious.
I haven't seen him myself in some time.
You haven't, actually.
Saw him last weekend. Yeah.
I told him you missed him because
dude, I was super bored.
It's funny, that's exactly what he said.
What?
Said
that I was super bored?
Yeah, he said it's probably because he's bored.
Yeah. Miss him, dude. He's gotta come and come and hang, you know?
Yeah. Let's see. What to see about that. All right. Not 100% sure.
Fun fact, Super Doom King. They have capybara cafes, they have pig cafes, they have dog cafes, they have a lot of different types of cafes.
What are
And
you
I would
talking?
know that. Super Doom King said, "Our cat's type of coffee. Why else do they have specialized cafes?" I was just educating him on the fact that they're not the only ones with special cafes.
Okay. All right.
Just doing my due diligence. Kind of done breaking this thing down. Just kind of want to build.
Yeah. I'm frustrated with this one. I told you most of my parts came for the mining guild.
Capybara cafes are oddly specific. So are dog cafes. They have bunny cafes. They have fox cafes. I don't know how the foxes work, but I do know that they have them. Yeah, a lot of different types of cafes. And I know that because I just spent some time in Japan. I will never stop bringing that up. I just want that to be known.
What? That you spent time in Japan?
Yep.
Why?
My claim to fame.
It's your claim to fame.
It's my only claim to fame.
Is that fame though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been to Japan?
I have not actually.
So then it looks like it's my claim to fame.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's go back to these. All right. Let's see.
And Duff, Frank is just a dude that we make fun of. That's all. Don't worry about it.
He's a dude we make fun of?
Yeah.
Is he?
Well, I'm gonna start making fun of him.
That's not nice, Steven.
I could be telling you that he's not nice, but I don't.
Okay. Let's hide here.
Just saying he abandoned me, and that's not nice.
He abandoned you?
Yes.
Boy, you sound very very
Salty?
needy. No, needy. I was gonna say
Well,
needy.
I like to have friendship when I'm working, you know?
Well, is that really his fault though?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'm confusing Duff.
I think he's scared of you at this point.
Is that right?
Whoops. I'm gonna get there. This is a trial and error process, but I'm gonna get there.
I have faith. What are you're building the low altitude? You
Yeah.
said?
Yeah, but you gotta have the right parts for it. And the first part I needed, we didn't have. So I'm improvising. This is gonna put my limited mock building skills to the test here. That's for certain.
Well, you have years. Steve, you're still my favorite person. I appreciate that.
Steve's your favorite person?
You heard him. He can't take it back.
Jeez. You get your own fan club already.
I know. I try.
Let's see, what else is going on? Steve, you're still my favorite person. Hunter Plays is here. What's up, Hunter?
What's up, Hunter?
How you doing? Probably better than me, because this is not going great so far. I'll get there. I'll get there. Just a
Nothing
matter
but
of
faith, buddy. Nothing but faith.
Yeah. I'm going to use two 1x3s instead of this. I told you,
Losing composure.
if I get the cockpit figured out tonight, I'll be ecstatic. And here we are, and I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see what I can steal off of this. Anything? Don't look like much that I can. Oh, actually, yeah, not much off of that I can steal right now for what I need. So let's go with this. This should work. What I'm trying to do. Guys, if we get at least a cockpit built tonight, I'll be over the moon here.
Over the moon and through the forest. To Grandma's house we go.
I think that's over the river and through the woods. But hey.
No, not in this case.
No?
Nope. It's over the moon. No, bye. Bye, Hunter.
Oh, Hunter's going. Bye, Hunter. Then why did you say his name?
Because we're a friendship here, bud. We're allowed to. We all are a community.
Are we?
That's what we're building.
Well, that's what we're trying to, anyway.
There is do or do not. There is no try.
Oh, there's try, Steve.
No try. As Yoda said.
Is that the music, Steve? Is that you?
That was you.
Oh, is that the music I put on? Still?
Yeah.
No. Didn't realize it. Alright, let's at least start with this.
I'm running out of room.
This isn't great, but it's at least something to start with. I don't care about that piece right now because it's just a connection point. Okay, so this is building the whole underside of this. Let's skip ahead here, though. I want to work on specifically the part where this is going to attach cockpit piece. I've got at least got a 6x6 block here. It's going to be 2 more studs further out here, but this will at least help me gauge where is it, what I need to do to make this work.
Sand of liquid. No. Am I helping you with your homework? I don't like this. He's asking a lot of questions like, are cows milk? That kind of thing. I'm not privy to cheating.
No, you don't want to cheat? You want to help?
I don't facilitate cheating.
Well, how do you know you're facilitating cheating?
Because he's asking me. Is sand a liquid? I mean, that's a very scientific question here.
Is sand a liquid? Well, I mean, school's out, so.
Is it?
What do you mean, is it?
I don't have a child. I don't know.
Okay, Steve.
Oh, no.
Okay, so the first thing I'm finding is that even if I had that piece, I would not like the way it's designed in order to use this cockpit. So I'm already thinking that the fact that I don't have that piece might be a good thing, because modification might be the way to go here.
There we go.
Let's just attach it. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go to plan B here. And I'm actually going to use the cockpit design, I think, from the official set. Because
I want to plan C. Because I dropped something.
This is like plan F for me, but this was good because then I'm just going to modify it to fit the back. Because the back is like a whole piece that just attaches to it through some pin connections. So I think this was a good thing. The only problem is the back is going to be 6 studs wide and the front is going to be 5 if I do it with this. So let's start building this, the official build here, and then let's go from there and see where we get to, because I do think this cockpit's going to work better.
Oh, cool. Now we're just switching up how this thing looks. Got it.
All right, let me flip back here. All right, so I've had like 3 stops and starts here. Duff Gaming, Super Doom King. What does Super Doom King say? He knows Hunter. Super Doom King gonna need loads of coffee. Oh, okay, that was old. Sorry about that. I'm just getting caught up here.
What about coffee?
Oh, somebody said they're gonna need a lot of coffee. Or we're gonna need a lot. Maybe we're gonna need a lot of coffee because these builds aren't exactly killing it.
I don't need coffee. I got my
King says, and no, I do not have school. He says, just look at sand dunes. It's like giant waves of water. And no, I don't have school. And Duff Gaming says, why did you say, oh no?
Because I dropped something.
That was like me last night. Before you got on, I spilt my soda.
Did you?
Speaking of, I got a Sunkissed Zero here. We're just waiting to be cracked open.
Oh no, bro.
A satisfying sound, isn't it?
Of Sun-Kissed Ocean?
Sunkissed Orange, my friend.
Oh.
Not ocean. I don't know where you're at with ocean.
The sand dunes, evidently.
Okay.
What? I will say this. I think the building instructions need to go through something to get approved before they're put on, because some of these instructions are super unclear.
Right. Some of them leave a little bit to be desired. So. Okay. So this is the back. This is where I'm going to need my pin connections. Go to the back of that. The other piece. But this is also where this really needs to be 6 wide instead of. Okay, it's actually doable. I think I'm going to put my pin connections down on here. That. Just extend that out a little bit. I think that'll work.
It's like super slow liquid. He's on this sand being with water, man. I don't know.
You alright over there, Steve?
I don't know, man. I'm tired.
You're tired?
I'm always tired.
What are you tired from?
Work. Sorry.
I just got extended out.
Okay, this is like an old school instruction, and if I had never built like an old Lego before, I'd be super confused.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say I love these instructions.
I'm with you there. These ones I have here are not fantastic either. You know, my problem is I'm also trying to modify this as we go. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a challenge. So let's see if I go with a 6.
This might be a DNF.
Like that. All right. I keep falling back to the same old thing, which is I think it's the original 4x2 design, but I'm going to use the cockpit design here from the MOC instead of the. So I need a 2x3 plate. I just had one somewhere. There it is. Well, this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you're not prepared with all the right parts. All right, there we go.
I fortunately was prepared with all the right parts.
You were, but oops. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Even if I had the right parts, I don't think I was going to be happy with how it was going to turn out. So I would be modifying here no matter what.
Hey, no need to yell at me. I get it.
Did you say no need to yell at you?
Yeah, don't yell at me.
I'll yell at you if I want.
We don't yell at me. We yell at other people.
We don't yell at anyone. We're nice guys here, Steve.
Yeah, we're nice guys. Hey.
That reminds me of the Lego Marvel superheroes video game. The guys, if you hit the guy across the street, he goes, "Hey, I'm walking here." Stereotypical New Yorker.
I just want you to know that that's not how New Yorkers are at all.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying. That's what people think they are. Okay. All right. So I don't mind this now. The key is going to be how to touch this. I think we can make it. I think we can make that work.
There we go.
Actually, I think this needs to be one stud shorter. One stud shorter. So back to the drawing board again.
If we make a time machine, went back years ago, would we be stuck in the middle of an empty space since the Earth always keeps moving? I mean, if you're going back in time, I would assume that no. Though if I went back in time, I'd go back in time to when Pokemon cards were cheap and I would buy a ton of them.
Uh-oh. Steve's Pokemon fandom has just reared its head.
It's not a fandom.
No?
No, I'm just saying. Straight facts. That's what I would do.
Okay. All right. So this has to be one stud shorter. So I'm going to do it like this instead. Okay. Go back now. Let's take that off. So one stud shorter. Okay. Where's that 1x4?
I'll let her come in there and she'll take all of it.
Trying to get somewhere with this, Steve. Trying to get somewhere. Let's see. If we succeed or not.
Ow!
You're making a completely different one than I did.
Yeah. It is completely different. But I have the added difficulty of trying to modify it to fit this other
feel like
cockpit. I really don't like the windscreen they used on the official MOC. So, because of that, I'm going to be faced with this challenge here. There we go. Take a look. That I like a lot better. Let's see. Can get this on the front. Not the greatest on the underside there. We're gonna have to figure something out for that, but better.
Peace out, Duff.
Duff's out.
Duff's out.
Okay. Later, Duff. Okay.
What?
I love the sounds in your house.
The dogs and my wife saying ow.
Somebody going ow, 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 ow.
It's all good, bud. We'll be back on Friday, so just join us back on Friday, dude. Possibly be on tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Well, that could work too. Okay. Not bad at all, Steve. I don't know what dog that is, but that dog ain't having it right now.
It's Mopsy Light. Yeah.
I prefer Zero.
I thought you're the one who said Moxie Light, bro.
I know, but then I changed it to Moxie Zero.
Well, you can't have it your way. This isn't Burger King.
It is Burger King. What are you talking about?
Did you hear Burger King's doing a One Piece collab?
No.
Yeah.
Why would I hear that?
I don't know. Because I'm telling you.
Poor Steve.
Just always ragging on Steve. It's always Frankie's fault.
Well, that is true.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Everything's wrong.
I'm gonna just shoot him a text. It's your fault.
Yeah, you should. Just shoot him a random text that says it's your fault. And he says, what do you mean? What's my fault? Say, I don't know, bro. It's your fault. That's it. Just say that. Say it's your
Right.
fault. So I'm still confused by what this guy did on here.
It says it's your fault, bro, but then it auto-corrected to brother, so now it's just awkward.
That is awkward. He's not your brother. He's also not your bro.
Yeah, but I call everybody bro, so it's okay.
Yeah. I don't even know how this guy did this.
He just texts you, why is it my fault?
Yeah, probably. No, actually, it wasn't. Wasn't him.
I highly doubt he's going to answer me, so.
Probably not. But if I had to guess, I would say no. He's not going to answer you.
He's too cool for me now.
Yeah, the hard part about this, what I'm trying to do here, is I can't figure out even what these instructions are. So that's where the struggle is real right now with this.
It's kind of what I'm trying to figure out right now too.
Yeah, let me swap this out. See if the 6 makes more sense, because
What's up, studs? What's up, Mr. Pick Your Brick?
Yeah, like a 6x makes more sense for the cockpit on this for the seat. I just don't know this guy.
Has Mr. Pick Your Brick been here before or no?
Yeah, he was here last night.
Was I here?
Yeah, you were here when he was here. Are you sure?
Was I?
Yeah. Come on, Steve.
Last night it was a tough night for me last night, buddy.
Yeah. Well, tonight's a tough night for me building-wise because the instructions I bought don't make any sense, and I'm missing a piece, and yeah, the whole thing is going sideways at the moment. So.
All right. We're back.
But we're going to do our best with this. Do the best we can with it for now.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, we just got to charge forward here.
See? He wasn't here when I was here. I'm not crazy. Stop gaslighting me.
I will gaslight you if I want to, first of all.
Do you know where the term gaslighting came from?
Came from you?
No. Like, genuinely, do you know where it came from?
No.
So, there was this very rich woman in England, like a few years back. Not a few years. It was a while ago. And her, like, boyfriend at that time kept turning down lights in her house, but then would just say, like, no, I don't know what's going on. You must be going crazy. And he would do it consistently. So he did it, like, every night. He would just continuously turn down the gas lamp a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
To the point where she actually thought that she was crazy.
That doesn't sound great.
Yeah, and that's where the term gaslighting came from. You're welcome.
Thank you, Steve, for the history lesson, the educational lesson.
No, it was sarcasm, but you are welcome.
Anything else you'd like to share with us this evening?
Hey. You know what?
Now I have to go. Now I have to go
best.
look that up and see if it's true or not, because I'm not sure if I believe.
I swear to you, that's the God's honest truth, dude.
Well, I'm sure you think it's true.
We'll look it up right now. I don't care.
Okay.
And thank you, Mr. Pick. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Don't let Steve think he's not
Hunter,
crazy.
we are not at the. What just came down your stairs?
What?
What just got dropped down your stairs?
That was a chicken nugget. That was my wife disguised as a chicken nugget. She came to get her laptop, and she didn't want to be on the show. Just saying. This whole build is weird.
Okay,
like,
you ready?
Yeah.
Where's the term gaslighting? All right. Gaslighting is term gaslighting. Okay, so I was wrong a little bit, but I wasn't really that wrong. The term gaslighting originates in a British play turned film in the 1930s. The play was called Gaslight, and the plot is about a husband who mentally and emotionally manipulates his wife into believing that she is crazy by changing the intensity of a gas lamp within their home. He does every other crazy making things like knocking on the walls or moving/disappearing items around the house. This obviously brought up some questions from Paula, the grieving and rich wife he had quickly married after discovering she had wealth. He was so persistent in denying her reality that it eventually convinced her that she was crazy. The story ends in an epically tragic and totally upsetting social reality of the wife becoming committed to a mental institution in order for her inheritance to be stolen by her conniving husband. Boom! I wasn't lying.
Well, you weren't exactly 100% correct either.
I wasn't exactly correct, no, but it was pretty close. Just saying.
I think we got to go to the chat to find out, to settle this one.
Settle what? I wasn't wrong. The basis was right. I ended the basis with saying that I could be slightly wrong.
You said you weren't wrong, and clearly you were wrong. So
Evidently.
it's all right. Don't feel bad. Okay.
What do you guys think of the new turbo tank at $160?
I think it's terrible. At
But
$160.
but I'll let you say it. I see you took my idea of making YouTube. What?
He took his idea, Steve.
I did.
I guess he's talking to you. I don't know. I've had one for a while, so who else would he be talking to? Probably you, right?
Not me. You.
Me?
I can't believe you would take his idea.
So the turbo tank is now been made better by the fact that somebody already put on Rebrickable a design to turn the turbo tank into a UTAT, and it looks pretty good. We'll take a look at here in a little bit, but it looks pretty decent.
I don't know who JJ is. I feel like I've lost something.
JJ?
Oh, just kidding. Congrats on YouTube. Thanks, bud. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow for more content.
Okay. All right, so
I might start Jedi Fallen Order tomorrow.
yeah, these are not great instructions. Like if you can see here, I don't know if you can see this, but like you have to basically just like hold all these together and then lock them down with plates, but not until like 10 steps later. So it's not the best.
Yeah, I feel that in what I'm building right now.
Yeah.
Not loving it. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a pretty solid build. I just wish it was more in depth.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need to do some temp stuff here.
I am. Yeah. Did I
this
tell you that we got rid of one of my employees today?
No. I did not know that.
Unfortunately, we had to.
Okay.
Don't steal, people. Don't steal.
Oh, wow.
Crime doesn't pay.
That went sideways quick.
What, that crime doesn't pay?
No, don't steal. Like,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
steal.
Just don't steal, man. It's not worth it. Wow, dude.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that's why that has to be a single brick.
Oh, I see. I have to take this apart too. My fault.
All right, Steve. I think I'm gonna have to give up on this one until I get the parts. Because
No giving up. Never give up. Never surrender.
let me just check my orders here. Make sure I gotta reorder that one part that they didn't have.
Lame. Not you, them.
Lame? I'm lame?
No, I just said not you, them. If you want to be lame, feel free.
Yeah. I might want to be lame. I don't know yet. Let's think about it.
Which one of us, Hunter? If it's me, I am building Cafe Mandalore. And I will share my screen so that you can see that.
Both. I was trying to build this low altitude support gunship, but I realized I didn't get all the parts. So yeah, we're gonna have to go back to a little drawing board here and do something else, or we can look for parts and see what we can find. But yeah, not a great start here. Not a great start to this. I'm trying to look now and see what I actually ordered. Bricklink. And what's weird is, yeah.
Do you guys like watching gaming content or no?
Nah,
Oh, that's the wrong spot.
so I think I know what happened here. I think the inventory on this was messed up. And now I'm looking, and like a lot of the parts I need right at the beginning here are not only do I not have them, I didn't order them, but I imported this list directly into Bricklink.
No lights. I don't have any lights for it, bud. And I am not purchasing lights. I don't want that headache right now.
I'm gonna take this thing fully apart.
If you guys could watch gaming content, would you guys want to watch some Lego gaming content, like Lego games, or what would you guys like to watch?
I would want to watch you, Steve.
Rage.
Yeah, if you want to rage, absolutely.
No, it's bad. It is not kid friendly.
What, are you raging?
Lego Fortnite. Oh man, that might not happen, brother. Lego Fortnite ends with me just walking around smacking things for like hours on end.
Yeah, the only game I really like to play right now is Battlefront.
Ooh.
All right, we're tearing this ship apart, and we're
Can't say that on stream, bud.
what?
Just messing with you, dude.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Because I said I'm tearing it apart.
Yeah. What do you mean by that pick?
Let's go back. All right.
What type of game do you like, pick? How's that?
Here. Depends on the game.
I was thinking about doing some Lego Star Wars there, bro. I got my new Switch too, so I think next week when the game comes out, Donkey Kong Bonanza, I will be streaming that pretty heavy.
What are you?
Yeah. Donkey Kong, bro? DK. Donkey Kong. I can't play COD, by the way, Mr. Pick Your Brick. That would not be a very family-friendly stream. It would be a very bad stream. Just saying.
Hunter says Lego Star Wars. My first I like. Okay.
I used to play Apex a lot. I'll jump on some Apex every once in a while.
I tried playing that. Wasn't a huge fan of it. To be honest.
Didn't you try playing with me?
We played a couple times, yeah.
One, two, three. 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have another 8. Oh, I just didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
I can play some zombies. I can get behind zombies, dude. I love zombies.
Yeah.
Absolutely love zombies. It's the only reason I bought the COD that when it came out was for zombies. Did all the Easter eggs and everything.
You big Easter egg guy, huh?
Big Easter.
Tear this apart some more. See if we can't find enough parts to piece this thing together. Because clearly something went wrong here on the inventory with this. I shouldn't be missing that many parts. I'm just missing one small order. And it seems like I'm missing a ton of parts. Let's see how we can best get this together here. Alright, so there's that.
This music is bumping.
It's bumping?
Bumping.
Alright.
I feel like I'm in, like, Aladdin or something.
You're in Aladdin?
That's what I feel like, man.
Okay.
Will you do gaming content on my YouTube? Yeah. I'll be streaming some gaming content on my YouTube.
He loves to stream. his gaming content, right, Steve? Right.
Maybe I'll stream live from the shop Sundays with Steve. Ooh.
Whoa, bro! You need express written consent for that, my friend.
Oh, it's a good thing I know the owner.
Do you?
I mean, I think I do, but you know,
You might.
I had somebody ask me in my Discord the other day if I was the owner, and I was like, no, because they had a brand deal for you. I was like, that's great.
Yeah. A brand deal, huh?
Oh yeah,
I'm good.
that's what I said. Or free thing Thursday. What does that mean? The idea is once we have enough followers, one of those Lego guys I follow does Fortnite every night at 6 p.m. Not sure the differences with Call of Duty. It's a first-person shooter. Yeah, I mean, I would consider it different. I used to love Fortnite. I don't know how it is nowadays. I used to be pretty serious at Fortnite, actually.
Were you?
Serious at spending my money.
Yeah. Well, I ever tell you about the time Frank racked up $500 on my credit card on Fortnite?
You know, doesn't surprise me. I'm not gonna lie, man. Did he do it on purpose?
He says he didn't.
Oh yeah, so he did.
He said he didn't know. He didn't know.
Oh yeah, sure he didn't.
Uh-oh. Be nice, Steve. Be nice.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, it's all his fault. He didn't answer me, but he said what? What was my response supposed to be?
Everything was his fault? Are you sure? What we wanted to say? The direction we were headed in?
I said everything, bro. Everything.
So he answered you.
He did. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah. That's why. Why isn't this math? Why isn't this mathing?
It's possible not to spend money on Fortnite? Yeah, no. I knew that there was one skin I wanted so friggin' badly, and it was the Wukong skin, and I missed it the first time it came out. So the second time it came out, I was waiting for that day. I was like, just waiting for it to drop, dude. I eventually got it, but then I went on to spend thousands of dollars on Fortnite.
That's not good, Steve.
You think?
Mm.
I didn't say I was a role model.
Okay. Yeah, that's really not good.
What, spending money? I'm an adult.
No. On Fortnite.
Oh, who cares? Money's money. Money comes and goes.
But Steve's never die?
Steve's never die. I don't know what Free Thing Thursday is. Are you talking about at the shop? I am not the owner of the shop. I don't think we're giving anything away.
For free?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough.
You got some damaged minifigs we might be able to give away.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I got some damaged minifigs to give away.
Stuff costs money. You know? I mean, we try. We do the best we can to... Yeah.
Oh, remind me this week to bring in all of my spare accessories, by the way.
Okay.
Because we have some people come in asking me for accessories, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm allowed to. The owner gives me them. I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to.
I mean, that can sometimes be a little tough.
Yeah, like a Captain America shield. I was like, dude, I don't know if I have one.
Right. That's really the issue, right? It's like it's not necessarily, can they have one? It's more like how many are you looking for? Because some people come in and
Well,
they
they bought a Captain America. I will say that they bought a Captain
Oh.
America.
Well, in that case, we definitely want to try to give them, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's just I
Whatever.
didn't know if we had one.
Right.
I felt super bad. I was like, dude, I don't know.
This is gonna sit atop here like this.
We didn't have no fight for him,
What's
but
that?
you only had one left, so I want to make sure that I can get you some more because I have plenty.
Okay.
So, and I don't sell you figs with accessories. I just put the accessories in a box and that's it.
Yeah.
So, get you some accessories there.
All right. So I actually got that.
I
together.
just spent a ton of money on Lego, Mr. Pick Your Brick. I spent way too much money on it.
Steve spends a lot of his time at the Lego store.
I really don't.
Well, are you counting mine? If you're counting mine, I would say yes, you do.
I thought we were talking about the actual Lego store.
Well, how about let's just lump them all in together. Lego stores in general. Would you say you spend a plethora of your time?
I would not say I spent a plethora of my time.
Okay.
On YouTube, where you go through all the games you have and get everything that is free. I don't know. I don't think I get everything that's free.
I'm very picky with games. I only download a couple here and there. I don't do too many. I think I need to replace these ones with white. All right, so at least I'm getting somewhere at the back of this thing right now, even though I don't have all the parts. But I did do some color swapping too, because it's a mock after all, right? I can take some license.
She okay?
I don't know what they just did to her.
Great.
What did you do?
Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. That sounds like the dog. Or one of the dogs, anyway, did something bad. All right. All right. All right, so here we go. So at least we're going to start getting a sense of, I don't have all the parts, but at least we're going to start getting a sense of how long this is going to be, right? So how big it's going to be. I think this holds a decent number of figs in it. Hunter says, gotta go.
Oh, peace out, Hunter. I'll see you soon, bud.
See you soon, Hunter.
I gotta
Mr.
If you
Picky
can
Brick.
outspend me, you get a medal. Trust me.
Metal. Oof.
I don't know how much you spend, but I spend quite a bit. Make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe.
I can vouch for Steve when he says he spends quite a bit.
Like a lot.
Mm-hmm. Where are my other? All right. All right, so I've managed to get some of this together now, so I'm happy.
Go. Is the cockpit done?
No, I mean, I'm missing the bottom piece that this sits in. Right, so this is supposed to sit in here like, whoops, like this. Like this.
Yep.
So it's supposed to sit in there like that. But I can probably temporarily plate it, and that'll let me, if I can find my, what did I do with that 1x6 plate I had? Whoops. Forgot that wasn't attached. If I can find that 1x6 plate I just had, I'll be able to at least attach it in a way that it'll stay for a little bit.
Nice.
Well, I don't know if I go that far, but you know, it's enough.
You wouldn't say nice?
I don't know if I'd say noise.
I would say nice.
I'm gonna use this actually. Not bad. Where would I put that? What are you
Anthony,
laughing about?
he wants to know the shirt that you're wearing.
Oh, so this is like a let's see
I
here.
love this shirt, dude.
Yeah, this is so it's like it's supposed to be the Fight Club shirt, but it's actually an autism awareness shirt. So one of my kids is on the spectrum, and so this shirt is supposed to be Fight Club, but instead it says autism. And so, you know, the first rule of Fight Club is we don't talk about Fight Club. So this is the opposite, right? This says autism, never stop talking about it. So it was a friend of mine who actually comes in the shop. He turned me on to this. There was a podcast that he follows that they were doing a fundraiser back in April because that's Autism Acceptance Month. And he basically turned me on to it and said, hey, check out this podcast. And I said, cool. So I checked it out, and they were running this fundraiser, and so I got the shirt there. You can still, I think you still find them on the internet. But yeah, I don't know what Steve's wearing. Oh, Steve's wearing, what are you wearing, Steve? Rancor?
My Rancor jersey.
Yeah. Steve, stop yawning.
I can't help it, man.
Let me see. How far have you gotten on that thing? Let's see.
Pretty decent.
What happened to that?
Most of the interior. Dude, this camera is so sick. I love it.
Nice.
So.
Where is that 1x6 plate I had? I didn't use it yet on here.
You used
Oh,
it
wait,
in like
never mind.
2 steps.
Never mind. I did use it. Hold on.
Told you, 2
We'll
steps.
get
Here.
another one.
But yeah, when it comes to spending money on Lego, dude, I don't know if you beat me.
Nah, Steve's having a
1, 2,
competition.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm always having a competition.
Okay. So yeah, so I might have made a nice little modification to this. See if it works.
Well, now you have to make some instructions.
Well, to be honest, I'm not thrilled with these instructions, so
That's why you have to make your own now.
yeah. Do we have any 1x2 plates in white? Yes, we do. Right, one right there. We need one more.
I feel like I missed something.
Probably. Your yawning probably got in the way. Hey, look, I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Bro, I just yawn. I don't get enough oxygen to my big brain.
You did not just say that.
Oh, man. I don't know why anybody listens to me anymore, dude. Huh?
Is your brain really that big?
Yeah. Big brain plays, bro.
Okay. That won't work. All right. Oh, fair enough. That'll keep this locked together for now.
Out of the excess green that I need.
Pretty good size though, right? I mean, we haven't gotten much done here, but like pretty long. So
Yeah.
I mean, at least we're getting something done, and I'll replace parts later.
Replace them now. Do it.
What? This doesn't even make any sense.
That's
How on earth did he do that?
he put one foot in front of the other.
No. Look, I got to show you this. Well, actually, hold on. No, did he? No. How on earth did he do that? That's not possible.
I have questions.
I have questions too, and what he did here doesn't seem possible.
Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, so we're just putting a window there.
All right.
Okay.
Let me share my screen. I got to show you guys this. Mr. Picky Brick says I was right.
I don't know what he was right about. I think it was
Okay.
your shirt.
Okay. All right, here. Check this out. Check this out. Tell me how this makes any sense. Ready? All right. So right here on this step, right? Come on. Work with me. Green. Right here on this step, you see this is like basically like inset, right? Like one, not even a plate, right? You have a plate. Now, come to this step. See this piece right here? Explain to me how it's sitting right there.
Easy. It goes on top of that black piece, and it just sits on.
You're right, Steven. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm wrong.
You're welcome.
Sorry. My brain is not working.
All good, Ming.
My brain's not working.
I don't think I've ever actually calculated what I spend a month, Mr. Pick Your Brick, but it's pretty high. I have a whole storage unit, bro. So
I've seen it. He's not lying.
It's gotten worse since Anthony's seen it too. That's the worst part.
I have seen it. It's pretty bad.
And it's only gotten worse. But 1K is pretty extreme per month. So I buy a lot of clearance.
Do you?
You know I do. I look for it. Where are those?
Who spends 1K a month?
Mr. Pick Your Brick.
Whoa.
I have to be pretty. Hamleys, it's a toy. Okay, well. By Hamleys, a toy store minifigure that comes. London Guard is a Chrome CP. That is pretty awesome. The Storm C3PO is pretty sick. Chrome. I can't even speak, man.
Chrome C3PO?
Yeah.
Rare fig. Pricey. That'll set you back a while. I'm gonna get you one, Steve. We gotta find one for you.
I'm good. I don't like C3PO like that, man.
You don't?
No.
I do.
You gonna tell me C3PO is worth that much money to you?
To me?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's worth that much to me, but I mean, I like him. All right. Coming around.
What?
Feeling better about it.
Glad one of us is.
Why? What's the problem over there?
It's just not making sense.
No?
No, he shows like zoomed in photos, and it doesn't help. You bought a Hamleys?
What, a what?
I don't know. He said, I bought a Hamleys. It's a toy store minifigure that looks like a London Guard. I've never heard of it.
Mr. Pick Your Brick is he's flexing on you here, Steve.
It's okay. He's allowed to.
I'm just
Should I show my minifigures?
I don't know. Which ones you gonna show?
You know which ones.
You mean half the ones you bought from me?
Yeah.
It's your call, bro.
No, I don't care that much.
All right. Well, I'm getting some stuff done here, finally. So,
You know you're still sharing your screen?
Oh, I am. Sorry. Sorry about
I
that.
didn't want to interrupt you there, buddy. But yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just
Oh, that's pretty cool. Look how they did like the bay window.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty sick.
that
Like
is
you can
nice.
see the seats and stuff.
What set is that built off of?
That's the Marauder.
Where did you get that piece from? That clear piece?
That was the little gun turret in the back.
Ah. Huh. I don't remember that set. I built it so long ago.
Did you get rid of it?
Yes, I did. I don't have it anymore. I do not have it
Store in
anymore.
England has their own official poly bag, which is that's pretty sick. That would not be that'd be something I'd be wanting to get. I think
What?
they have their own poly bag over in London.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Where's that piece?
Yeah. I'm actually starting to question if the designer actually built this thing, or if he just designed it in studio and called it a day, because it's feeling a little like some of these things aren't quite possible. But hey, what do I know?
And I just broke the set. He said you're hilarious,
Who? You?
Frank.
Oh,
Frank said it
Frank?
to me.
Oh, Frank said it to you? Tell bro to pop down here, make an appearance.
Pop on down.
We could have him.
Say-
Steve, we could have him come on and do live music sometime.
I said pop on down and say, what up? I need a piece and I can't find it, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I saw it earlier. I put it off to the side so I wouldn't lose it, and I lost it. Oh, I hate that for me.
Well, I hate that for you too, but here's the thing. Yeah. This is not that sturdy right now because it's not being held together properly, but
Oh, found it.
yeah. I'm gonna have to go on a mission to find these parts.
Cost about $21. I'm not trying to flex it anyway. By the way, I just getting a feeling for what kind of collectors we are. I don't have a channel, but maybe someday I will start on this one. Dude, that's if we're busting your chops saying that you're flexing, trust me, we're just busting your chops.
We honestly don't care.
No.
You
To
won't
each their own, man. You know.
Yeah. You will not find two people who care less about stuff like that.
No. I have a pretty serious collection. I only started collecting like 2 years ago, right? Something like that.
I just like, for your reference, I just like giving Steve a hard time.
Yeah,
is
he
all.
always gives me a hard time.
So when I say you're flexing on him, it's really just to,
Make me angry.
yeah,
And it doesn't work.
Steve, that's not nice. And yes, trying to make you angry is nice.
Is it?
It is.
You say
You know,
so.
I only have your best interests in mind.
I told Frank to come on down and say, what's that? But he won't.
You won't.
He won't.
You won't. He's too
He's
cool.
He's too scared of us.
Yeah. Although I think the stream wants to know who Frank is at this point.
Wants a Frank review.
Well, I mean, yeah, Frank, really, he's a mystery man at this point.
Maybe we leave him like that.
Should we?
Have him come down in like a chicken nugget onesie or something. Oh man.
Yeah, we officially hit rock bottom, I think.
For that set?
What do you mean?
With what?
With that comment?
Oh, no, not yet. Just wait, it gets worse.
This
Did
just
I
has,
miss a step or something? Like,
the cool thing about this is I think I might be able to just pop this piece off. When I get that piece, just pop it on from the bottom. I don't even have to take it apart to do it. So I'm going to start the hunt, though.
okay, so.
I had my parts all nice and sorted. Now it's just a mess.
Dude, I did too. And I'm done doing that from now on. Just throwing them all out.
Just a mess now. It's carnage over here.
There we go. There we go. Much better.
Wow.
Since the 80s. Oh, wow.
Who's been collecting since the 80s?
Mr.
Oh, really?
Pick your bricks.
Wow. I can't say that. I grew up in the 80s, but you know, I kind of bailed on Lego quite a while.
Quitter.
Yeah. You can call me a quitter. It's okay. I'm fine with it. There's worse things you can be other than a quitter. Right?
Yep.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. Just nothing. I'm an old dog at 44. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Anthony?
No, I'm not even going to say it. You probably guess I'm older than that, based on my reaction. Steve isn't, though. Steve's a youngin'.
No, I'm not a youngin', thank you.
Steve's a youngin'. Steve's age begins with a 3. Okay?
It ends with a 3, 2, 1. I don't know what it ends with anymore, to be honest.
Steve doesn't know even how old he is.
What is that?
What is what? All right. Packs of those.
Now, if I ever go to England, I'm gonna have to try to find one of those.
I'm sure you could. Well,
I'm sure I could too. It's a matter of going to England.
Steve believes in his abilities when it comes to finding stuff. He does find a lot of good stuff.
I think I used the wrong part somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that going on here tonight, I think. A lot of that I used the wrong part happening.
No, and I see where I used them all. Son of a gun.
Son of a gun?
Easy fix. Easy fix.
All right. After the way we started here, I'm surprised I've gotten this far, to be honest.
Why?
I'm actually, huh?
Why?
Well, because this started off pretty poorly, so. But I was able to figure out, it just was a matter of figuring out that given the parts I was missing, it made more sense to start from the back than the front. So.
Started from the bottom?
No, I started from this back side here. And then, you know, once I got this sort of piece together, then I was able to.
That went right over your head. That's okay.
All right. That's fine. I'm locked down right now, Steve. I'm very
locked in.
I'm very invested right now in this, trying to get this to at least look somewhat like what it's supposed to look like.
I have nothing but faith that you will.
I think that's misplaced faith. So just to be clear, yeah. So like I don't have that part.
When did that get added?
Yep. So we're missing some of those parts. I have 2 of these. I'm waiting on more of these to come. So we'll skip that part for now because those are both.
Got to edit right there.
Right.
Okay.
All right, we'll skip that part a little bit. Let's go to the other side, maybe.
Data on the map now here.
I see. He said.
I can answer that question for him. It's Star Wars, same as me.
What's that?
Your
What's the
favorite
question?
theme?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty much the only theme I collect. I mean, it's a bit of a lie, but pretty much the only theme I collect is Star Wars. Steve knows
What do you
that.
mean it's a bit of a lie?
It's a bit of a lie. I have a couple things that are Star Wars. I have Voltron.
Oh.
I have Starry Night.
He's going to keep flexing that he's got Voltron.
Hey, you know, if you got it, flaunt it, Steve. No, Voltron's awesome, though. Voltron is awesome.
If a Voltron ever walks into that store, it's mine.
Voltron has a few design flaws, though. Just to be clear.
I don't care, dude. Voltron's sick.
Yeah, he is. He's very cool. All right.
But yeah, definitely Star Wars for me. What about you, Pick?
Oh yeah.
Six. I don't have a 1x6. What? A 2x6? Yes, I do. It's a lie. It's a dirty lie.
All right. My commitment to everyone is that next Monday I'm gonna have much better luck with whatever mock I'm building.
My commitment's going to stay the same.
Which is what?
That I'm thoroughly confused as to what I'm doing currently.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to build next Monday.
I am gonna build probably the mining guild.
Are you?
Yeah,
That's
assuming all the parts get here. I'm waiting on one last very small order for it. So,
I hope it comes because I want to see that built because that was going to be one of mine.
well, and then I want to use tomorrow's Prime Day. Like I said, I want to see if I can pick up the
Bomber.
TIE Bomber because there's a nice little MIDI scale advanced prototype that somebody made out of that. So that's another one that I want to do. But there's some good ones. This is feeling a little more like a boat right now than a ship, but we'll see. It's hard because I don't have everything I need, but and because I have this mess, it's taking me twice as long to find the parts.
That, which I don't have. Oh, yes, I do.
It's a good size, though. You're going to get one in the cockpit, and you're going to get at least 3 or 4 figs in the back here. So, pretty good from that perspective.
It's a pretty massive set, dude.
What, this one?
Yeah, the one that you're building. What's up?
Yeah, good size. Kind of don't like this necessarily, but I might have to shore this up a little bit at the end. Don't love how that's kind of designed. This has to be like this, or no? How on earth did he do that? Oh, I missed something. There we go. These on the back. Okay. I should have used my tablet for these instructions. I think it would have been easier. go. All right. Hold on. I think that's wrong. How? How is it? Does it be floating in? Yeah, they would be floating in midair. Apparently, that's what we're supposed to do here. Okay. Those instructions are a bit out there, but
A little bit out there, like a space cadet.
well, it's basically saying here you should have this part. You should have them floating in midair until you lock them together. And it's like, okay, a little strange. All right, so now.
What is? I'm a major classic space castle and pirate collector. Bunch of the old town. I practically buy incomplete sets and then just restore them to their glory. That's sick, dude.
That's kind of what we do.
But from 2015ish on, I've been collecting Star Wars curiously, or I don't know what to do with it all. Dude, yeah, I've been breaking down a lot of stuff that I bought, and it's kind of gotten to a point where I'm like, I got to build, and then I just basically take it right apart.
Yeah.
Just get the pleasure of building it and take it apart, except for UCSs, which will never be taken apart.
Okay.
But if you know anybody looking for an Imperial Star Destroyer, let me know. I honestly think I'm gonna get rid of that set.
I don't even like thinking about it.
Dude, I don't even like it anymore. That's the problem. That set destroyed my want for that set. So excited I got it for such a good price, and then it took us what, 6 weeks to build?
Well, yeah, it was 6,000 gray parts dumped in a bin. So yeah, I'd say we did actually pretty good considering.
Yeah, no, we did great. Just never again.
That's what I think about, the Millennium Falcon, That thing was equally awful.
I'm out of red and green, really? It's alright.
You're out of red and green?
Yeah, I need some trans pieces.
Now, did that set say it could be built just from the?
Yeah, but it's including the extra parts that you get, so. And
Okay.
obviously I don't have those anymore. I don't keep the extra.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
What's up, Kevin?
So my build is going to have a lot of incompleteness to it, but
It's all good, man.
okay. No, I think I missed something here. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go backwards in my instructions here. Let's go back here. What's up, fellas? How's your night going? Could be going better. Kevin tried to build a MOC here that didn't realize I'm missing way more parts than I thought it was missing. So yeah, could be better.
Could be worse though.
It could be. I mean, at least I got it going, right?
Positivity.
At least we're making progress on it. That's the key. We're making progress. I'm gonna have to come back in and fill in a bunch of parts when they arrive, but now I've got to figure out based on the fact that the person I ordered some of the parts for said that they don't have them. I'm gonna have to go back now and do more, or put in another order, which is unfortunate. But what am I gonna do? Should I complain?
Cry.
Let's say, should I?
Leave a bad review.
Nah.
Yeah, see, I'm not loving that. They don't tell me that I needed the excess parts, so I'm gonna have just a few parts that I don't have, which is okay, I guess. It's just annoying.
Well, it's annoying if they, if the designer said it could be built just from that, that set you have there.
Well, it can be. It 100% can be. It's just the fact that I do not have the excess parts that,
Oh, I see what you're saying. The extra parts that came with it.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So, kind of stinks. 6,000 gray parts in a bin. V sounds like my sorting process every time I get bulk. Yeah, no. Yeah, well, we were told that it was sorted beforehand, and it wasn't. So, I was told it came in all the boxes. It did come in all the boxes. Broken down.
Yep. Yeah, see, I was hoping to fit that on there like that, but it's just slightly off in terms of getting on there. I wonder if I can just maybe... Oh, well, that needs to be tiled, actually, so that's not going to be that far down.
That's weird.
What?
Just something. The
Actually, no. Oh, people, check it out. It fits. All right, now I'm excited. Now I'm excited to get the rest of the parts for this because I think this is going to look sick when we're done with it. There's going to be... I would really like to get this dish piece in here. But to do that, there's going to need to be modification to this. And it would need to be fairly serious. So instead, I think I'm just going to tile that off. Because I think the modification we would need would be too much. So yeah, once we tile under here and then finish building this, put the wings on. Actually, I think this is going to be a pretty sick build, Steve.
I like it.
So I think that's as far as I can go tonight because now I'm getting into areas of it that I don't have the parts for. So I probably will stop on the MOC right now. However, there's other business we should attend to here tonight. I think I can shore this up with just some of these.
If you're in the Massachusetts area, Kevin, it might genuinely be a thing, but it's a decent amount of money.
What is?
The UCS.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. I think that's gonna look pretty sick when we're done with that cockpit piece on it. So let me show you what the actual. Let me share my screen here. I'll show you what the cockpit that they did use on it. But I think this is gonna turn out looking a little bit better. So let's go here. Share the old screen. All right, so this is the windscreen they used on it. But if you look at the profile on it, you can see that this will stick up. By using this windscreen, now we can actually tile that off in the front. And it's obviously going to be, if we look at where is the source? So you can see the source back here. You can kind of see that this is a more accurate windscreen on it. So I think it's going to look pretty decent once we have that windscreen on it and we have everything all tiled off here.
Do it.
Well, the problem is I need the parts to do it. So
yeah,
a bunch of them are still on the way. And I don't think they're getting mailed till tomorrow even. So
that's wild to me that people just take their time doing it like that.
Well, I ordered and they were trying to get a hold of me to because of that part that was missing. And it was 4th of July weekend, so I was a little distracted.
So it was your fault.
It was my fault. I mean, it wasn't my fault that they didn't have the part. It was my fault that I didn't get back to them promptly. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's crazy because there's so many pieces you would think I would be able to restore everything I have, but the thing is, Lego is so exclusive that the parts aren't even made any longer. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's the problem. Everyone always assumes like, oh, surely you have the parts, and it's like, well, no, because Lego makes over 4,000 different types of parts, right? And then sometimes they only use them in like 2 sets, and then those parts become rare and obscure and difficult to find.
I think the Boba Fett brickhead, right, is there's like 3 parts that are printed on it that are worth $20 a piece.
Yeah, it doesn't. It would not shock me. All right, so let's see what I'm missing. I gotta see how many orders I'm actually missing here. So I just got that order yesterday. That's for something else. It's for a customer. All right, so I am missing right now. Okay, so there's my last order for the. Actually, this one might have come in. Yeah, this one came in as well yesterday. So that's the second of 3 orders for the mining guild starfighter.
And did you see Mr. Fickerbrick's message?
No, but I will in a second. I need parts for Lego 6811, the pulsar charger, the steering wheel, the pilot seat, and the
rocket booster.
Anyone got those? Let me know. I'll try and do everything. Wow. All right. Yeah, I'll look around for them. See if we have them. Next time I'm at the shop, I'll take a look. Let me screen cap that real quick. Take a picture of it with my phone. Make sure to take a picture of that. All right, got it. I'll look for those at the shop. I'll let you know on the next stream if we can find any of them. Okay, so there's my last order for the mining guild. That's hopefully coming tomorrow. And then the TIE Fighter came today. So I have that. That's the base for it. And then I have, I've got a bunch of other orders here. I've got this order, which this order hasn't gone out yet. And then we're in, where are we at? This order was, okay, so I placed this on the 4th, so Friday, so nothing was going to mail out then, so that didn't go out yet today. Got another one, that's the one that they messaged me about today. That one's packed, ready to go. And then I got another one that has shipped. Okay. And that's it. That's it for that. So those are the 3 orders for this thing. So all 3 orders that I made for this particular one have not shipped yet.
That's kind of rough.
Yeah. But, we got decently far with it, at least. Actually, there's a little bit we can do here. We can start one wing, actually, now that I'm looking at these parts.
Oh, hey, guess what I found?
What'd you find?
A green. Oh, I found 2 more greens.
Steve, you love your green.
Just no more red.
No more red?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to start one of these wings because we can do at least part of it. Or might be able to do the whole one. Let's take a look. See what we need here.
Well, I'm not going to lie. That's pretty sick.
What is?
The build.
Let me see. You done with it?
Yeah, I'm just going to try to put on the last parts that I have.
Oh, let me stop sharing. Yeah, let me stop sharing here. Sorry. See what you're building, Steve. I was gonna pull up the turbo tank alt build, but since I found a few of these parts here, I think I'll try and do what I can on this one. Get this started at least. All right, so I need a white. All right, Steve, we're waiting. We're all anxiously waiting.
Huh?
We're all anxiously waiting.
I'm in the middle of doing it. Hold on.
This feels a little fragile, but I think it'll come together later on when we get the roof on it. I don't like, I think I said this last night, I don't love when a MOC is like super fragile, but a lot of them are. Alongside, start off.
Oh, okay, cool. Super fragile.
Super fragile? Is yours super fragile?
Yeah, part of it just broke off.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. I get it, especially when you're building, you know, you're designing a MOC based off of another set, and you're only trying to work with, you know, pieces that are in that set, and then you're limited. But yeah, I don't. Although this might be a little extra fragile, this one, because I have a couple parts that are swapped out. So might be because of that. For right now,
All
they're
right.
placeholders. What do you got, Steve? Now, what is this one again?
This is the Mandalorian Cafe.
Mandalorian Cafe. Okay.
So
Pretty good. Pretty decent considering it was made from a ship. Usually when there's alt builds, it's like a ship turns into a ship. You know what I mean? Or a, you know,
see
a
that?
little building turns into another building, right?
See the little guys in there?
I see them. Your little figs.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Yeah, no problem, Mr. Pick Your Brick. I'll we'll check it out, see what we can find for you.
I'm in bed watching my movie. Boo.
Who said that?
Frank.
Oh my God. Kid's got a cushy life, Steve. He's got a cushy life. In bed watching a movie. I think I'm too easy on him. What do you think? Should we be harder on him?
Yes. No mercy. I will say this. I genuinely like this. I think that's a cool build.
I think it is too. I think it's especially good because, like I said, usually when they do the when you see alternate builds, it's usually like if it's a ship, they turn it into another ship. If it's a you know, a scene, a building, it usually becomes another building, right? Kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it's cool when they're able to mix it up like that. Let's see how far we can get on one of these wings, and then I think we'll call it a night. Well, we need Steve, pull up the can you pull up that MOC?
The one I just made?
No, the turbo tank mock.
I
Which
can
one's
try.
that? Yeah, it's on Rebrickable. Just find the
Is it?
turbo tank set number. Yeah, if you find the turbo tank set number and plug it in, you'll find it.
Whoa.
Or you should find it anyway. If you
Yeah.
plug that set number. The new
You can't
turbo
type
tank.
it.
I don't remember what the new turbo tank set number is. So
You type in turbo tank, it usually pops right up.
yeah.
But it's not called the turbo tank.
Oh, Juggernaut, I think it's called. The new one.
All right, I'm done with that.
What happened?
It didn't pop up.
Okay.
Lego Bluey.
Lego Bluey?
Yeah, bro.
And I'm not a Lego Bluey guy. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint.
Republic Juggernaut.
That's it. Yeah. Republic Juggernaut.
There we go. All right, let's get to it. Moving to the groove. And no, that's
What?
it. I don't know. All right, here we go. So this is what the trash set looks like.
Did you call it a trash set?
What? No, I would never. There's a few that's... Alright, we're going to go into the UTAT first. That's pretty sick.
Right? It's good, right?
Yeah, undercarriage. It's going to be hard to do, but that looks sick, dude. Now,
Yeah. I do worry about how sturdy that underside's going to be, though.
well, let's see the comments, dude.
Well, you can't because no one's built it yet because the set's not out. So,
Oh, really?
Not
So
hard.
24 comments?
well, there's 24 comments, yeah, but they're probably all about how cool it looks, right? I would imagine because it does. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Or at least I think it looks really cool.
No, it does.
And when you
But look at
consider,
this other alt, dude. Look at that. Oh, it's the bridge.
there's another alt already on it.
Yeah, Megito Bridge.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that one. I didn't think there'd be two alts this quickly. But okay.
Out of the it's just a bridge, I mean.
Yeah, but I was surprised that there was one alt. And now two already seems pretty crazy.
I think it's the same person who did it.
Is it?
Tubi Rocket V. Nope, I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Usually. Did not go through this LEGO standards of stability for play. Definitely not.
Okay. Oh, all right. That makes sense, right? I mean, I can't imagine it would be easy, like, to do that. So. That's well, but here's the thing: if I really can't stand that build, like, what's the harm, right?
Yeah.
Not that sturdy. Like, is there any harm in building it? So, let me put one of these on. Just trying to get a feel for what one of these wings is going to look like. It'd be pretty sick, I think. Looking. Yep, I did all that. Oh, whoops. Oh, no. This is supposed to be gray, not red. Sorry. Gonna have to take some stickers off. Or maybe I'll leave them on and just swap a couple parts. That might be something to do. Nice. Actually, a nice little design on this. I think you'll like this, Steve.
You think so?
Well, give me a second. I'll let you know.
All right.
I'm gonna show it to you in just a second here. Yep, gray one underneath, and a gray on top. Oh, I need another one. That's why. I'm like, why isn't that staying? But that's why. Got it. Okay. And then where are my little? Yeah, these are my little wheel bases. Those go on there. And that goes on like that. This is pretty cool. This wing's missing a few pieces. Nothing too major. Stability is going to be a little bit of an issue, but see these parts right here? See these little wing pieces?
Yeah, let me stop sharing my screen.
Yeah, these little wing pieces. Magically, I didn't have to order them. I already had them. What do we have here? 2007 version of the turbo tank would hold up. So picking it up and playing with it without any problems. This set breaks apart if you touch it. Yeah, I saw a couple reviews that YouTubers did about the new set. Like if you grab it in the wrong spot, like it kind of falls apart on you. You know, so that's going to be unfortunate. All right, let's check this out. See how this looks. I like this wing design, to be honest with you. Really, really cool. All right, those times 2, got it. Oh, whoops, I put those on backwards. No, wait. Hold on. So they show it how here. Oh, yep, oh, that's weird. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Always doing something wrong, Steve.
It's okay, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. The good news is it's pretty simple, or at least it looks like pretty simple, or it will be a pretty simple fix, which is just we got to reverse these pins, and that's it. Now, here we go. Pins reversed. Pop that back on. Now pop these in like this. Now where's the other one? Like this. There we go. Pretty cool looking wing, I think. Okay, so now it wants me to build the other one, which I don't have all the parts for. A lot of those are on their way. Same exact build, just in the opposite direction. Let me just see if we can get to the top here. Yeah. Okay, and then these go together. Yeah, like that. All right, so this is gonna form the top. All right, that's pretty cool. And we start with the 6x6 plate.
Yeah, the declining quality is pretty sad.
Stinks. Flat out stinks. The decline in quality. All right, so I need 2 more 4x6 dark red plate. Did I actually order those is the question. Let's see. I got all those. Not there, not there. I don't know why I wouldn't order the 4x6s, but no. So I haven't even ordered those, and I'm missing 3 of them, it looks like. So yeah, this is gonna have to be an order, Steve, and then next week finish the build, I think, on this one. I think it's gonna be good when it's done, but I gotta order 4 parts for it. So while we're here, let's do that. Because if I don't, I'm gonna forget. What's that?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Twice the price, 2 times less pieces, and playability not looking good. No, it is not. Everything is severely shrunk down. I think Star Wars and Marvel are probably the most egregious examples of that. I don't know that other themes, like, you know, we looked at some Ninjago and some Creator yesterday, but I think the value was still good for them.
Some of them. Yeah, some of them were a little
Some of them are still
outrageous.
there. I think it's certain themes, obviously licensed themes, but yeah, it's frustrating, especially with Star Wars right now. All right, I need 3 of the dark red 4x6 plates. Be careful not to accidentally order the Duplo versions. That wouldn't be good. All right, so we need 3 of them. I'm just gonna put it on my default, which I keep empty. Yeah. And then what was the other part I need? I need that 8x6x2 in white for the underside. Yeah, it's actually called a cockpit. It's an actual cockpit base. So there you go. And add that to my list. It just kills me because these 4 parts that I need are going to cost me like, you know, 32 cents, and then it's going to be like $6 for shipping. So it's not going to be fun. Not going to be fun at all.
You don't have them at the shop?
No. I'm not even sure how many sets this 8x6x2 cockpit piece has been used in. I gotta look at it, at least in that color. Yeah, 84 cents for the parts. Let's go check out.
$17 shipping.
Oh wait, there is one more other. Oh no, this guy's a minimum buy. Forget that. Not gonna make the minimum buy. Oh, actually, I might. Hold on. If he has the part that I'm looking for. Oh, he's in Massachusetts.
There you go.
Hopefully that'll be a quick one.
What is it? Ben's Brick?
No, it's called Need to Brick.
What is it called?
Need to Brick. He has this other part I need. He does have it. Nice. And it's only 21 cents. So that's not going to get me to the minimum buy. Actually, yes, it will get me to the minimum buy. So perfect. Okay. All right. Oh no, never mind. It was only 2 cents. So it was 21 cents. That's a problem. He's got 13 of these in stock. You know what? I'm just going to buy an extra dark red plate because, as we know, they shatter sometimes. And his shipping is reasonable too. Only $4. So for $5, absolutely. I'll do this all day long. I really want to complete this build now that
chill out.
Yeah.
I could do this all day long.
Yeah, now that I can see that this cockpit's going to fit on here nicely, I really want to finish this build now because I think it's gonna look pretty sweet. That's all said and done. You know, you can sort of envision it, right? How it's gonna look here, and we haven't even gotten to this part here where we're gonna do the side wings, even the front wings, I should say. That is the wrong account. Out of that. All right, so eventful, uneventful type of stream here because I didn't get as far as I had hoped. Steve actually
finished mine.
Yeah, Steve finished his. Steve went full mock tonight. Good job, Steve. Bad job by me. My parts inventory here. But yeah, I decent. You know, I got quite a bit of it done. I probably could do a little bit more, honestly, with the parts I have here. But I'm gonna wait for all the parts to come in, just so I have it all, and then finish it off. When are we back, Steve?
I think Friday, correct?
That's the plan. I don't think we've actually scheduled it yet, but we should schedule it. I don't know. What are we doing Friday? What are we doing?
Just building, dude. Get to build whatever we want.
I might work on this, actually. I might make Friday.
Mondays only, bro. Mods Monday.
I got more MOCs lined up for next Monday. So, we'll see. I have sets I have to build as well. So, you know, I might work on this a little bit more during the week. That way, Monday, you know, less to do. It depends when the parts come in.
There you go.
If the parts come in. For anybody who's local, is interested in the figs from the Ahsoka Jedi Interceptor. If you don't really care for the Interceptor, these will be in the shop this weekend. We'll get those out. We also got a handful more. We probably in the last week we brought in 150 figs. What's on my desk here? So if you're looking for a blind Kanan, we've got one. We got one in really good shape. So blind Kanan is a good one. Confirm my payment for these guys. Yeah, hopefully I'll get these parts like in a day. And that'll be great because then I can continue on with this. Whoops. The ones from Massachusetts anyway. Hopefully I'll get really quick. And if I get them really quick, then I can continue on with this for the time being while I wait for the others to show up. I think either way, Steve, there's even if I work on this on Friday, I'm still going to be working on it next Monday because I don't think all the parts are going to come before next Monday. So,
well, I want to try to get I want to try to do the Fortnite set, I think.
Yeah, I might piece together as much as I can with the parts that I have here, and then I'll just build a set on the next stream, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. Well, wish it was a better stream for everyone in terms of what I did. Steve did a good job.
Kevin says, "What blind Kanan? I need it."
Yeah. Well,
stop on in, Kevin.
Yeah, if you're local in Massachusetts, stop on in. Anytime. Either we're open Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, till 7. And then 12 to 5 on the weekends. Yeah, we open late in the afternoon, evening because we have jobs, and so those come first, and we have to do those before we have fun. Yep. But yeah, if you're local or close enough to make the drive, stop in, and we will have a blind Kanan in shop starting Wednesday. We also have, what else do we have, Steve, right now? We have for like high-end or rare Star Wars figs, we have Queen Amidala, original Thrawn. We got black-haired Kanan. We've got Angry Django. What else do we have? We got a bunch.
We've got way too many.
2013 Leia from the sail barge. We've got I can't even think of them all. Is Ula still there? Ula's probably still there. Reese, Ula.
Oh yeah, Ula is still there. Reese is still there. We have do we still have Max Rebo?
I think he's gone. Yeah.
But we do have Max Rebo in the sand barge.
We do. We have the 2013 sail barge. We have the whole set with all the figs. We have a bunch of stuff. I got a sealed 2014 Star Destroyer. We still have a sealed Cad Bane Speeder. I can't even think of all the figs we have right now. We have a ton of figs at the moment, especially some of the more rare ones. We have a ton of them. Yeah, so definitely stop in if you're nearby and check it out. But otherwise, Kevin, I'm local, so I can try and stop in once a month. Oh, so I try and stop in once a month. All right. Well, Kevin, make sure next time you're in, you introduce yourself so I know who you are. But yeah. Hey, Frosty. Thanks. Frosty says, great stream. Thanks, Frosty. Just a reminder, guys, Steve and I do have separate YouTube channels. So if you guys are not subscribed on YouTube, if you could subscribe, that would be great. It helps us out. And then also, we're also streaming on Kick. So if you're on Kick, yeah, if you're on Kick, you can follow us. Both of those things are free to do. So it just helps us out. And then obviously likes on the video as well help us out, lets us know sort of what kind of content people enjoy versus the kind of content they may not enjoy. So definitely, you know, if you can help us out with those, that'd be great. Steve just put it in the chat.
Those are all of our links.
Yeah. And I think that's it. We'll probably post Mr. Picky Break. Have fun, fellas. Hope you have a good night. Enjoy yourself and Lego on. We absolutely will. Got to go. Stay safe. Much that he says later. Thank you, Mr. Picky Brick. We'll catch you later. Hope to see you on Friday. Have a great night. And to everyone else, have a great night, guys. Thank you very much for hanging in. Appreciate it. And we will talk to you all on Friday.